What's up, YouTube? Scuba Diver Picker here. This is pretty much an impromptu pickup video. Had a couple things, figured I'd go ahead and make one. Usually I like to get one per week, a video out, and it's been a little bit, it's been a week. I was going to wait and do I got a special pickup video coming here soon. I was just going to wait and combine everything, but I figured I'd just go ahead and make one now, and then everything I get from here on after I'll put in that video. So first things first, just drove to my boy's house, Jeremy from the Vintage Gamers US. That is his YouTube channel, along with a couple other, along with another guy named John. Anyways, he lives like 5 minutes from my work, so he had something on Nintendo Age. Me and him, we talk every day pretty much. He's a good guy. And we decided he had a couple things he was selling. He offered a good deal for me, so I went ahead and bought them. But he gave me this as a gift. The TMNT 2 manual to go into my game, which I needed the manual. So very happy to complete that. And the cool thing about this is that it does match. Now, this is you can tell this is the first edition box because of it having the coupon. It says there's a coupon inside, and guess what, guys? This manual has the coupon. Personal pan pizza. The ones that came later did not have the coupon. The first ones that came out had the coupon and had the label that said coupon on the box. So that one matches. So very happy to do that. Let's go ahead and slide that bad boy in here. Yeah, so that was really nice of him to do that. So thanks, Jeremy. I really appreciate it. Next up, those of you who have watched my channel since pretty much the beginning know that I was basically at the beginning, I was mainly a handheld collector, focused more on the handheld, especially Game Boy. And when I had to sell all my stuff, a lot of my Nintendo items, PlayStation items, and Game Boy items, I never really got back into it. Well, I decided to pick up a few things from my game room, mostly display purposes, as well as there are the games that I am getting are ones that I would like to play on an SP. I'm not really wanting to play on the original Game Boy. Original Game Boy is more of just, to have as display purposes and just to have. But I wanted to go ahead and pick up a couple games that I wanted. I felt like I got some reasonably decent deals on these two games. Paid close to retail. The other two games I have coming in are I got really good deals on. So anyways, the first one is Super Mario Land. This one is complete. I'm not going to take anything out. I'm not going to take it out of the packaging. Box is in really nice shape. Really nice shape. I am a huge fan of the Mario series on the Game Boy original. I have a lot of memories with this game. My most vivid memory is my best friend at the time when I was growing up, a guy named Josh. He lived on, I grew up in, until about 7th grade, I lived in a place called Garner, which is right outside of the capital of North Carolina, Raleigh. And as a kid, there were a lot of cul-de-sacs. So, we rode our bike to school, to get your hair cut, to the arcade, to your friends' houses. You could ride your bike anywhere. And his was like the next cul-de-sac over. So, when he moved in probably around the time the Game Boy was, came out, around 89. A few years after the Nintendo came out. He moved to Raleigh, so it was like, a 30-minute, 40-minute drive, about 30-minute drive. So whenever we would get together, usually I would spend the night, or he would come over and spend the night. And he had a very large game room in his house, playroom is what we called it back in the day, where he just had nothing but, some TVs with Nintendo hooked up, anyways, a lot of toys. But I remember always going to his house, and we would play Super Mario Land, among other games. And I just have a lot, when I see this game, when I see the cover art, I just remember him and some of the memories that we shared together, and I'm really happy to get it. I have a lot of nostalgia towards these games. Happy to get that. And a game that's even better than Super Mario Land, Super Mario Land 2. And this game, again, is in a very nice shape. This is 100% complete. It has all the manuals. It has the Metroid 2 poster, Return of Samus. But yeah, very nice shape. Again, I have the same memories, of this. I have a lot of memories of the Super Mario Lands, Tetris. What else? These are the ones that really stick out. Fall of the Foot TMNT, the Donkey Kong game. Man, sometimes it's hard to remember, but the biggest memories I have of him and of when I had Game Boy were these two Mario games, especially. I was a huge Mario fan as a kid, which many people were. I know my boy Classic's not a big Mario guy, more into Zelda, which I do have, a lot of memories about the Zelda games too. But yeah, so very happy to pick these two up in such nice shape, complete with all inserts, manuals, and everything. Okay, and I was telling you earlier, I went and picked up a couple things from my buddy Jeremy. Well, the manual was one, and guess I can say I'm back into collecting. Not really collecting, but I wanted to get some games for the PS1 because I own a PS1 Slim with the LCD screen attachment. And I didn't have any games because, like I said, I've sold all my games. And I remember there was a couple games that, the top two games I wanted on the PS1. And he had both of them. He sold both of them to me for $40 total. And I felt like that was a really good deal. And the first one he sent me is one of my favorite games I've ever played on the PS1. And it's considered an RPG, but it's more of an adventure RPG. Not really a what do they call it? I forgot the term. When you have to, how the fighting sequences are in like Mario RPG or Final Fantasy. It's not like that. It's like live action, which I like. And the game is Brave Fencer Musashi. Unfortunately, it did not come with the manual, but that's okay. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal for PS1 games to me to have the manual, unless the manual is the cover art. And on these double discs, it has the cover art. And to be honest, it did come with the 1998 collector CD for Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7. So that's really cool. I'm very happy to have this again. I did have it before and got rid of it, and I always regretted it because this is just such a great game. A game that definitely deserves to be brought back onto a system, a PS3 or something, because this was a great, great game. It definitely deserves a sequel. If you haven't played it, definitely check it out. Here's some of the cover art. Watch the gameplay. It's a lot of fun. It's silly. It's has some comedy to it, and it's just a really fun game. Now, this game is my #1 favorite game of this series, and it's also most likely my favorite game on the PS1. And I'll go ahead and show you a screenshot first. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Oh! Forgot that monster was there. That's right, guys. And if you can't tell what that is from that picture, it is the best Castlevania game in my opinion. My favorite. I know a lot of people say Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo, but this is my favorite. And it also has the best score, best soundtrack of any game I've ever heard. And that's Castlevania Symphony of the Night Black Label. There's a sticker right here on the front, but it is complete, nice shape. The game obviously is in the system. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these cases, I'm going to save them, save the back art and everything. But I'm gonna do what my boy Xander Scullion does. Hold on. My boy Xander, he if he gets these, he'll hold on to them, but he'll put them, put it away, and he'll put the games he orders. Well, he prints his cover art out and puts them in DVD cases. I like the way they look in the DVD cases. I like that the pictures are larger, the cover art's larger. There's a place, Staples, who actually will sell DVD cases where you can put 4 DVDs in it. Plus, I have so many DVD cases, and I know I can order off of Nintendo Age, a guy where I get my Super Nintendo cover art. So I'm going to order some cover arts and put them in the DVD cases and start putting my PS1 games like that, because they just look better and fit better on the shelves. I will hold on to these cases with the back cover art and everything. I'll probably just store them away in case, just to have them for collectability purposes. But I do like to have them in the DVD cases. Plus, if I find some loose games, and sometimes you can get some, the more expensive games, you can buy them cheaper on eBay, disc only. So I think it will save some money, and then it's very cheap just to order cover art. So I think it's like $1.25 per cover art from this dude, and that's with shipping, and shipping's not much when it's just cover art. But anyways, yeah, guys, those were my finds this week and a half. I'm happy with the items. I hope to do more hunting, and when I say hunting, I don't mean eBay. Maybe try to get out there a little bit to we have a really bad cold front, as most of you know who lives in the United States, especially down here south. We are really getting hit with a cold front, the East Coast. It's like 18 degrees right now, which reminds me I need to let the water drip on the sinks. But just because this house is from 1912. But yeah, so it's a bad cold front. So not really trying to get out there too much. But I have a lot of friends here that have YouTube channels. Tyler from Spreadshot Games, Xander Scullion from the XS Gaming Podcast, Jeremy from the Vintage Gamers. Who else? And yeah, well, anyways, I know we're talking about some collaboration videos. You've seen Xander, if you watch Classic's channel. Me, Classic, and Xander are starting to do the broadcast on Google Plus. We're getting our feet wet on it. We did 2 of them so far. It's a lot of fun. Might not be enjoyable to listen to, but I think it is. It's fun. When we do this next time, we're going to try to do it once a week. You guys should watch it live and join in, chat in or whatever. You can chat on the side if you have any questions or what like that, or want to add something to the discussion, or if you want to be in the video. We actually have a long line of people right now. First come, first serve, basically, and it depends on the topic who we want to have on. But right now, I think we're booked for the next 5 broadcasts. We have, pretty much who we want on there, who've asked to be on it. And but after that, I think we're still open. We're definitely open. But hopefully, it continues to go well. We are having some issues. If anyone knows, I'm having a problem on it. Xander and Classic, they get on and their video works right away. They can see each other on video and communicate. But it's a bad habit, licking your fingers. Pick that up playing football. But when I get on, they can never see me. They can only see my picture on Google Plus. So I have to then do a screen share of my webcam, and then I have to bring my webcam up and blow it up so it's just, covers the whole screen. That's the only time they can see me, and I can never see them live. I always see their pictures. So if any one of you knows how to, I might make a video after this and post it asking that question, to be honest. But since I'm already asked it, if anyone knows maybe what I could do to get that to work, because I just cannot figure it out. And when I did it the first time I used Google Plus was earlier, right before, I guess it was like August, when we were doing the NFL draft. Me and a bunch of my buddies who are in a league, we did our draft where we could talk and see each other. And it was the first time I was on it, and it worked. And then the next time I went on it was during this broadcast with Classic and Xander, and it just wasn't working. So I don't know. If you have any advice for me on that, that'd be great. Anyways, I know maybe next week or the week after, I'm trying to plan a pickup video with my boy Xander. Do a combination pickup video and discuss the games and what we picked up and in detail, share some memories on them and stuff like that. So it should be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching as always, and all the people that I've named this video, definitely check them out, and take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers. Oh, and I want to give a big thanks to LAWNBOYPOST1975. He asked me to be one of the guys in his 2000 sub video, and it meant a lot for him. He chose a few people to be in it to give a shout out to a lot of people, a lot of smaller channels, and it's really nice of him. I felt honored that I was one that he asked, because I have a lot of respect for this guy, and I really enjoy his channel, and I've been watching it for a long time, and it's great to see his channel grow, because if anybody's channel deserves to grow, it's his. He is just a very bright individual, and just is 100% about what the community should be on YouTube. So anyways, definitely check out his channel if you haven't. That's LAWNBOYPOST1975. Catchiest theme song you'll ever listen to on YouTube. His intro. Check it out. Thanks guys so much. Cheers.